Greetings, true believers, Joe Pal, Spider-Man. Good morning, Cadre. It's KJ. I'm just outside in the nature, enjoying my coffee. Morning on the lake, spending some time with my kids. And I thought there's no better time to have a shave than out here in the nature. So this is part of a series of stunt shaves that we've been doing on the Shaving Cadre, and the stunt shave for today isn't so much of a stunt, but it's just getting outside, shaving away from your den, away from your bathroom, and just trying to set up your stuff and get a shave done outside. So we're gonna do that, and set my coffee down. And I've got my travel dop kit, so got everything I need in there. And we're just gonna hang this on a tree here. And I'll be using bottled water. So, first thing I gotta do is find my brush. My brush is in my travel case, which is just a pill bottle with several holes drilled into the cap and the sides so that it can dry. This is a Maggard's synthetic, probably 18, 19 millimeter, something like that. A really small brush, which is great for travel. And then I have my 2-ounce size portion of CBL soaps, wood sage, and sea salt, and that's what we will be using for the lather. So, I'm gonna take my brush down. Make sure we get everything out of there. Mostly pine needles and stuff down here, so it's not too dirty. So I'm just gonna take some water, just drip some water into the brush. It's a synthetic, so it doesn't need to soak, which is why I use a synthetic for my traveling. For if I'm going somewhere for a work trip, I'm gonna travel, I'm gonna use a synthetic. It's just a lot easier. You don't have to let it soak, so there's less time involved. And it dries faster. So away we go. I did sort of wring the brush out, but not as much as I thought I did, because there was still quite a bit of water in the brush, which is actually good because I won't need to add too much more water to the lather. So lots of water dripping out of the brush. But we will use that to our advantage. So, if you watch my previous videos, long time ago, about a year ago actually, I actually did a shave last year from this same location when we were here on a little trip, and I actually was set up just over there on the path overlooking the lake. But since this was a nature shave, I just kind of wanted to have nature in the background and not have anything like the dock and the boats or anything like that distracting it. I just heard an animal. So I'm just gonna I want to add a little bit more water, so I'm just gonna add it directly into the brush. Just going to rinse off my hand a little bit so I can get my razor ready. I forgot to bring out my towel, so I'll just use my shirt. Okay, so my travel razor I keep in a gumball tin, same thing as an Altoids tin. So I've got a tech in there with some blades. So it's real easy, just pull the handle out, just screw it into the head there, and we're good to go. So I didn't really plan this shave, didn't really think it out too much, so I just got to thinking, what am I going to do with all the soap and cleaning out my razor? I don't know. I didn't bring a bowl. I know last time I used a bowl, and I kind of used my bowl as like a mini sink to rinse my razor off in, but I don't have that right now. So I'm probably, I'm gonna get this full pass on one shave, or I don't know what I was trying to say. I get the whole pass done without needing to rinse. So I'm just gonna take this and fling the lather off. And then, the tech is pretty well self-cleaning. I don't think anything is gonna get like lodged in there that it needs to be rinsed out. So we're just gonna keep going with this, and I'm gonna lather up for another pass. It's very windy, and I can feel that the wind is drying out my lather, so I'm going to add some more water to this. So we got up here yesterday, right around noon. We just kind of hung out, rode some jet skis, went swimming, kayaked, fishing, grilled up some hot dogs for dinner, and so this is we are not camping, we are staying at my friend's cabin. So not really roughing it, but it's a rustic cabin, so feels a little bit like roughing it. Just gonna rinse off my fingers again. We will be here until tomorrow. Probably take the pontoon boat out later today. Go for a drive up the lake. This is Lake of the Ozarks, and there's no end to the places that you could take your boat. The lake itself is like, I don't know, 100 miles, 200 miles long. It's insane. It just snakes all over and has all these fingers that come off of it. What? My son just caught a catfish. The boys have been catching catfish off the dock. He just said he caught a big one. Sun trying to poke through, blind me. more pass. It's definitely a little tricky doing it this way. I didn't just go outside and set this up on a table, hanging this stuff off of trees, and now Mother Nature's playing a trick on me because she's trying to blind me. Look at that. Ugh. Step over here, step back. Definitely got some sloppy lather going on. Okay, last pass. Anyways, the Lake of the Ozarks just goes all over the place. And you could spend all day going up the lake, and you'd have to stop at marinas and fill up your gas on the way. But it would take you all day to get from one dam to the other. Because Lake of the Ozarks, if you didn't know, was man-made, as a lot of lakes are. But they built a couple dams and flooded the valley and turned into what we have now. This light's killing me. Can't see what I'm doing. That's alright, we did a blind stunt shave, so I don't need to see what I'm doing, right? Anyways, it's summer, so I thought we'd do the stunt shave. Everybody's got some better weather going on right now, so I thought we'd, I'm just trying to rinse off my razor a little bit. I'm gonna take this in and clean it off in a minute. But, we've got some better weather, and everybody's been getting outside and doing stuff, so I thought we'd choose that for the stunt shave for today, or for the month, and go a little bit easy. And next month we'll do something a little bit more involved, a little bit more stunty, but I thought I'd do something easy, maybe get more people to participate. But I think I've only had a few so far. I think we just about got this all rinsed off, and I only used one bottle of water to do it. So, if you're trying to be water conscious, you don't need a ton of water to shave. So, I don't know, less than a full bottle. I think we're good to go. I didn't bring my towel, so I'm just gonna dry off this and see if I can find my aftershave in here. I'm just going to put my brush away before I drop it. And I will go clean this up properly in a minute. Same with my soap. But the aftershave. So I did bring my witch hazel. And dig in here. I said I didn't really prepare anything, so it's all just kind of laying around in there. little alcohol sample bottle. Great travel bottles for aftershave. Hand's a little wet. There we go. So this is just a mix of several aftershaves that I threw together. I've got some Skin Bracer, some Brute. I think there's some Captain's Choice North and some Agua Brava. Just kind of all woodsy kind of scents. Smells really good. Okay, so that is my shave for today. We are gonna have some great fun on the lake today. Cook up some hamburgers for dinner. Go ride some jet skis, do some more fishing. So I don't know how much I'll be on the cadre, but I'll be there a little bit, checking out. I may not be posting very much, but I'll be reading some stuff. So have fun, and we'll see you guys on the cadre later, and enjoy your shaves. Later.